welcome to the channel. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, man. Hey, I want to let y'all know one thing, man. RP Dolph, man. RP, man. Everybody who with the PRE count. Man, I just want to let y'all know that, man, the reason Makedas moved the table from the front by the window between the two couches is because they didn't want them to see that one of the legs of the table was broken. And the reason why it's broken is because when they hit Dolph, he hit the table, broke one of the legs. Everybody know the table been in there for the longest. So when you look at it, it's like Young Dolph kind of made a bad mistake, but you gotta pay attention to how they try to clean the scene up afterwards. By them trying to clean the scene up, it only made it to where it shows like you guys were involved. Like Big Newski, nothing would have happened to Big Newski if nothing happened to Young Dolph. And keep in mind, everybody knows this, nothing would have happened to Big Newski if Young Dolph didn't have the like if he didn't went there, if he didn't have that money on him, nothing would have happened to him, bro. At the end of the day, Young Dolph did what he did. Young Dolph put a lot of people on. A lot of people think that Young Dolph is the one who started the war between CMG, Gotti, and basically Blac Youngsta. You know, he did not start that war. The war was started because Blac Youngsta and Gotti was mad because he ain't signed a CMG right away. He was gonna sign the CMG, but he saw that Gotti looked like he was gonna do something. Like he was gonna try to plot and try to basically have the ops take him out. So with that being said, you know for a fact that Young Dolph, he's not gonna let that slide. He never let nothing slide. Only reason why this even happened is because the people who he really loved, the people. Raven kept avoiding the fact that they kept following Young Dolph for 12 days after he came back and before he left, added together. I want y'all to really look at what's going on, man, because Makita Raven, she sent back acting like she went at that cookie shop when the whole time she was in the back. Whole time, Big Juke now was across the street. The receipts is on the floor now, and everybody is saying, like, why would they even set Dolph up when they knew for a fact that he bought up all them houses? They set him up because they wanted to take over Memphis. You got to understand, CMG tweaked. And anybody from BGE, y'all got to be safe, man, because PRE looking for BGE. At the end of the day, if you want to avoid the beef, the last thing you want to do is go to jail. A lot of people don't know that Moneybagg setback, he don't want to get booked because you got to understand it's a lot of people he real life taking care of. And you got to look at the fact that he going to get dropped from the label as soon as he get locked up for the simple fact that he's a liability and an asset to the company. And Moneybagg, he's sitting back looking at Ari like, you got to keep everything intact if this Rico hit. Who you think sold all Young Dolph merchandise, everything that he had, all his chains, all his watches, all his baguettes, his rings? Y'all know how much the baguettes cost. So for them to even turn that in, this goes to show that wasn't part of the evidence from the whole case. All of the evidence was on him. The stuff that was in the car, that is the key evidence and everything that's going on. And Marcus Thorne said that it was a few items that they took. First off, they took his third cell phone. It was too many people at Makedas for somebody not to be able to get the proper information from what happened inside of the cookie shop. So I'm going to let everybody know the news just came out. Breaking news, you guys. If you rockin' with PRE, throw them PREs in the comment section. If you rockin' with CMG, let me know. If you rockin' with Gotti, you throw the Gottis or the CMG in the comment section. Because at the end of the day, it's either you gonna dead the beef or go ahead and just settle it. Like at the end of the day, they thought that they was able to smother what really happened. He had too many attempts on him, and Big Juke was at every scene. And Gotti, he's connected through 4 people. You got to really look at it. Straight drop toll on everything. And the feds came out and said that everybody in Makedas, they got questioned. They even questioned Makedas Raven, and people sitting back looking at it like, why didn't Raven get booked yet? It's a pending Rico. I want y'all to understand the indictments rolled out and the receipts is on the floor right there. And he instantly looked to the side. He was on the phone. Y'all got to understand. Come to find out, Gotti was on the phone telling him, go inside the cookie shop. Make sure you take the watch with the baguettes in it. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, man. And if y'all not familiar with what happened with young Dolph, he got sent up at a cookie shop. He was going to the cookie shop for his grandmother, which is Makeda Raven them mother. Like, I want y'all to really look at what's going on. And it's like, Makeda's Raven mother, she wasn't at the cookie shop. She was at the crib right down the street, like 4 blocks off Airways. I want y'all to really look at what's going on because this was really detrimental to the whole PRE. At the end of the day, we know for a fact, Glock, he held down everything. Like, he even went to Gotti's studio. He checked Moneybagg. Yo, if you don't know, Glock, he got relations with Moneybagg Yo from years back when him, Blac Youngsta, and the rest of them was doing songs together. A lot of people didn't show no sympathy for young Dolph when he got sent up. And I know a lot of people sit back and look at it like, why would he even go there with no blicky on him? Some say that he had it on him, and again, don't get me wrong, some say he didn't have it on him.
And, you know, and it's things like this, you know, you get to looking at these things, right? The titles of some of this stuff, people clout chasing, using names and stuff like that, and never actually having solid information to bring. But let's take a look at this real quick, guys. This is a news report.
The top from federal officials tonight. Police and the U.S. Marshals Service say Justin Johnson, the man you see here, is wanted for the murder of rapper Young Dolph, and they need your help to find him.
The rapper, whose real name was Adolph Thornton Jr., was murdered in front of a cookie shop on Airways in November. Now, police have been combing through clues for weeks and believe that Johnson is the shooter. There is a $15,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. Johnson Johnston, we're told, is 23 years old, and officials say he's about 5'8" tall and weighs a little under 200 pounds. He has the name Jaya tattooed on his right arm. He is considered armed and dangerous.
If you spot him, call authorities immediately. We'll have that information on our website, WREG.com.
All right.
Wow, look at that. Leak used already in the algorithm. That's crazy. I would really.
Wow, look at that.
Leak used already. I would really encourage, you know, many of you who are interested in blogging and crimes and justice type blogging and crime and investigation type blogging. The key to it is just being honest. Just tell it how it is. No need to fabricate things or invent or make things up. The truth is already bad enough, right? This is one report. I was very glad to come up here and make. Again, Justin Johnson wanted for the murder of young Dolph. Federal authorities are looking for Justin Johnson. U.S. Marshals are on his tail. And knowing the way these clout chasers operate, right? Even the police can be looking for them, and they'll still be on social media trying to see how many clicks and views they're getting. Again, shout out to Dalai Lama's T for the T on this. She's kind of like the eye in the sky, you know, kind of like a little producer almost. And she definitely hit me up and let me know as soon as she's seen this. She's seen it before I did. So I definitely give props to her on that tip. But again, this man is wanted in connection to the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph, who was murdered. Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. murdered at Makeda's Homemade Cookies on November 17th, 2021. That video we were just looking at dropped October 23rd, right? Or October 30th, one of the two. So just a few weeks after that trash ass video, you know, that these guys made, young Dolph is murdered. And then, of course, then the car is found at this same location where this music video was shot. Good work. He has been added to TBI's most wanted list. Okay. So the people are not going to rest. All right. And we really want to know what's going on with this Bass Pro hat, because there sure was a character in that music video wearing one. Anyway, I just want to kind of take note that while all this has been going on, these people have been still dropping these trash ass music videos, okay? Because they're garbage. And we'll never ever be able to to even put a candle. Memphis.
It's sad.
From the very day that this happened. And this man, Justin Johnson, has always been a suspect when it came to social media. He was identified as a suspect within 2 or 3 days of this happening. And the reason why is because, you know, these people, they love to do, you know, throw up guns in their music videos, right? They love to, it's the clout chase. Clout chasing of epic proportions, okay? Now, young Dolph was a father. You know, regardless of his image as a gangster rapper or whatever you want to call it, young Dolph was a businessman. He was a very well-reputed rap star. He was a father. He was a son. He had children, very young children. He has a beautiful wife who he, you know, and then to top all of it off, you know, in recent events, we witnessed a real crazy epic clout chase. You know, when it came to this whole young Dolph situation with Black youngsters troll looking ass, right? You know, Black youngster, the guy over there that was deleting my comments because he didn't like my criticism of that trash ass so-called diss record that he released called I'm Assuming, okay? It was garbage. It was trash. And it was very unbecoming. He didn't have to do that. He did not have to clout chase like that, okay? But anyway, I digress. So I've already dragged him. Hey, Tyler, how are you? Hey, Zion, how are you? So again, Justin Johnson, he is wanted by the Memphis Police Department and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation for first-degree murder, criminal attempt first-degree murder, theft of property, $10,000 to $60,000. Justin Johnson should be considered armed and dangerous. Justin Johnson has been added to the TBI's most wanted list. A reward of up to $2,500 is being offered for information leading to his arrest. If you have any information, I have no doubt, okay? I have no doubt in my mind that social media absolutely works. I've watched it work. I've watched many of you sleuthers, many of you web sleuths like myself that really leaned in on this case, and your hard work is being paid off. You all should really, 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 you know, give yourself a pat on the back, because many of you and your tips and your eagle eye out here on social media has everything to do with why there is now a wanted poster with Justin Johnson's name and face on it. Now, to maybe people that may not know, which I'd be a little bit surprised if they didn't know who Young Dolph was, right? But if you're not familiar about who Young Dolph is, you should get familiar. You should get familiar. I recommend Preach. It's a really good song. I recommend the song Scale as well. But this is the image that was seen across the world, right? This was the image that was seen across the world. Remember that Bass Pro hat? Shout out to Dolly Lamas T, baby. She sent me the tip on this. She's like my little producer or something. And she sent me the tip that this had been posted. If you recall, as soon as this photo came out, we were here talking about it, and it was the Leak U family that was able to identify that this was a Bass Pro hat. And then as time went on, a lot of you guys, in the Leak U community or whatnot, and shout out to all of you guys, I really do appreciate you very much. It just kept going and kept going and kept going. And before you knew it, we had a music video. We had a music video with the same individual wearing a Bass Pro hat. Who rocks a Bass Pro hat? Now, these men, 2 men, accosted young Dolph. 2 men accosted young Dolph outside of Makedas Cookie and Bakery in Memphis, Tennessee. I cannot begin to relate to you how the world somewhat stopped when this happened. I can't tell you how wrong it felt. I can't tell you how stupid it felt. It didn't even matter. It was just, this man, he's in town. He stops by his local favorite cookie bakery and he gets gunned down. One guy had a chopper. The other guy had a pistol, from my understanding. One of them, we even went through these exercises, okay, looking at their clothing. They had masks on. They were driving that white Mercedes, that 2-door white Mercedes. Man, I got to really say, guys, shout out to the Leak U family. You guys rock. You guys really do rock. Now, these 2 masked gunmen were caught on surveillance footage before fleeing, okay, in a getaway car, which was the white Mercedes. Now, the federales have been involved in this case. They allege that Justin Johnson shot young Dolph to death. And they say he also has an outstanding warrant for violating his federal supervised release from a separate weapons offense. There was a second person, though, in this surveillance video. Authorities have not mentioned or named him. But again, I said it then and I'll say it now. You killed the wrong one. Now, I want to show you guys really quick this crazy. Give me just a sec here, because I do want to bring up Memphis news just to see if they're doing anything. Because as you guys know, the Memphis news was even live, okay, talking about the situation. It was quite it's not really a normal thing, right, for Fox 13 to be running live streams. But listen, this is huge news, especially in the Black community. Okay, I can't tell you how huge this is. And I'm going to be able to literally lay down tonight feeling like, oh my God, this isn't going to be like another Tupac situation. This isn't going to be like another, Biggie Smalls situation. Now, I'm going to tell you, to Fox 13 out in Memphis, please don't try to force me to subscribe to this. Now, why did you pop this pop-up up and I can't even get it off the screen? I want to get to the news, okay? So let's see what's going on here in regards to this. This is everything currently that we know about the death of young Dolph. I'm expecting some media to show here. Young Dolph, as you all know, Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. shot and killed in Memphis on Wednesday, November 17th, 2021. Maurice Hill, the owner of the cookie shop where the shooting happened, Makedas Butter Cookies, told Fox 13 his employees said that young Dolph, age 36, walked into the store to buy cookies. Someone then drove up and shot and killed him at the South Memphis Bakery. Fox 13 learned from U.S. Marshals that 23-year-old Justin Johnson is alleged to have shot young Dolph. Again, a $15,000 reward. Now, let me bring up that video that he did, okay? Again, let me tell you. So they decided that they were going to go, they were going to drop the Mercedes, the 2-door Mercedes car, used in the murder of young Dolph. They dropped it at the same house that they did a music video on not too long prior to that, when that was discovered by all you social media sleuthers out there. Man, I give you all a pat on the back, man, because I know every one of you that have been out there running through this case. There's been some of you guys, shout out to many of y'all you've been doing, a lot of coverage on this, right? But the way you guys were able to put together the home, they then turns around and drops the car off at the same location where this music video was shot. He then turns around and deletes the music video off his page, but it was viral by then. Then, less than 24 hours later, a body is found at the same location, at this house. Not to mention the fact, okay? Not even to, hold on just a sec. Just a sec. Give me just 1 second. Let me, I want to pull up that particular video. Give me a sec. The music one, I'm talking music video that he did. It was garbage. It was trash. He's a horrible rapper. And now, now why would he do this? Why would he kill Dolph? Now, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the channel, y'all. Hey, I want y'all to hit that like button before y'all do anything. Hey, hit the subscribe button and the bell, man, before you do anything, man. Hey, I told y'all it's a revolving door that this was gonna happen again. And it's like, we can't get a break from the stuff that's steady coming out. Hey, man, hey, it no wonder why TMZ had the video and they released it of him at the gas station the same exact day that they sent Dolph up. Hey, man, they just called me, man, from Memphis, man. Hey, they told me, man, that TMZ been had the video a day before when he went out. They said that the girl that young Dolph on this picture with right here, as y'all can see, they said she the one was recording in her car. Her and young Dolph pulled up to the gas station together. So she was the one, the girl who young Dolph was messing around with, Yo Gotti cousin. People need to open their eyes and realize that young Dolph was in a messed up situation from the beginning for messing with the Ops family. Y'all need to look at the fact that young Dolph video of him getting in his car, that happened the day before when him and old girl was together. He spent the night at her house. Y'all need to really pay attention to this, man. Hey, it's starting to heat up now. It's getting real now, y'all. Look at, hey, open y'all eyes. Look at the details and the aspect closely. Look at the fact that no wonder why TMZ put the video out as soon as it happened. You got to look at the fact we thought it was the same day. It wasn't the same day. He had the clothes on for 3 days straight. Young Dolph had that yellow shirt on for 3 days. Y'all, hey, people not realizing the fact that it's real out here, man. That girl said young Dolph felt safe in his own city. Like, basically, like, in other words, young Dolph's tripping because he out here lacking. Hey, y'all need to look at it. She was ready to set him up anyway from the beginning. Y'all, that's why she went out with him. And she was in her car, recording out of her car. While he went in the gas station for him and her. He walked to her car. As soon as he walked to her car, he gave her her swishers and her drink. Y'all need to really look at the fact when you help people, people turn their back on you, man. And y'all look at the fact that she was recording him after he walked from her car. That's why he was so comfortable with even pumping the gas in Memphis. Y'all need to look at the fact that he thought he had security. He thought she was real live there with him. Like, for him, on his side. Man, that's why you can't trust nobody these days, man. Y'all need to look at that, man. Hey, if y'all pay attention closely, who would be so, like, none, like they have, like Young Dolph had no worries with whoever was basically taking a tour around his car with the video that they gave y'all. The video that they gave y'all at that gas station, man, hey, that's the same video where it looked like somebody was actually standing outside of that car that they was recording in first, and then they went and did a tour around his car. Only, like, it makes sense now. The only way that old girl would be able to do that is if he knew the person. If Young Dolph knew whoever that was walking around, let me get a video of your car, groupie, you feel me, on groupie status, you feel me, goofy, top-notch goofy, hey, top-notch groupie, hey, if y'all really pay attention to it, man, hey, get in the comment section, man, hey, y'all know Makedas, they played a big role in this because Makedas let out the first video. Get in the comment section, man. Let me know if y'all rock with PRE or CMG, because it's like CMG, like, they kind of winning. It's like they saying CMG winning. And from the word on the street, they saying CMG winning is because ain't nobody ride for Dolph. Snoop Bands lied like it was a video shoot when it was never a video shoot. The only person got permission to do the video was Glock. And that was after the stuff happened with Dolph. Man, hey, people don't understand that when it's heat up like this, like people not able to open their eyes and look at it from a different perspective or a different point of view. People still like be dwelling and basically going off what was first said, when we all know that everybody went off Makedas' statement and her saying that her father rung Young Dolph up. If she would have never said that her father rung Young Dolph up, we would have never put them in the mix. Like, you gotta understand, Young Dolph, that he was sent up right there by the register. So if he was sent up by the register, y'all know for a fact that everybody who was in there, Makedas, they saw in, they heard what was going on, and we got receipts. I heard the receipts and I analyzed them real good. Y'all can believe whatever y'all want. I can't make y'all believe this, believe that. Hey, but if you look at the receipts, that's what it is. Y'all gotta understand, Dolph needs somebody to ride for him because PRE didn't ride for him. Glock was the only one who put out a song really and saying like basically what it is. A lot of people know that Glock is tied to Moneybagg Yo at the end of the day, and Moneybagg Yo and Glock used to be in the same group, and Moneybagg Yo and Glock still be in communication with the underground rappers that they signed. Moneybagg Yo and Glock has a signed rapper. Y'all need to pay attention to this. Y'all really need to look at that. And Young Dolph wanted to start his own organized like team. He wanted PRE to be at the top. That's why he tried to buy up everything before they sent him up. People don't know that though. If y'all really know how the streets work, y'all really be in the mind state of, oh, this sound about right. Because y'all gotta understand, people get sent up every day, and the chess players in this, the chess players, don't nobody even really want to say their name because they know that the chess players sent it down all the way down to Moneybagg Yo and Blac Youngsta. There's no way Moneybagg Yo had to send send anything through Makedas' window right there. Like, they said they rolled up and like fired up the whole store too. That's how they got in the window. That's how them shells got in that window. Y'all need to really open your eyes, man. It's real out here, man. And PRE, man, they like that's my team. Like, I rock with PRE to the fullest. That's why that's who I rock with. And I've been rocking with PRE for the longest. Y'all need to look at it like, man, life's too short, man. And y'all know that you can't really be out there lacking and basically like showing your hand and letting people know your cards, man, on what you finna do next. A lot of people not taking heed to every time they post something and then they go outside. Like, you gotta understand, man, you dropped your location before you left the crib. A lot of people need to stop dropping their location, and a lot of people don't want to stop dropping their location all because they really want a name for themselves. Y'all can't be like so quick to make a name for yourself, man. Get it out the mud. You feel me? Get it out the mud. Go ahead and like go through the struggle, go through this. Y'all can't just come from the rags to riches and think y'all coming out the mud. No, it don't go like that. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe button, man. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hey, yo, Gotti say Big Jook did what he did for a reason. Young Dolph was stopping our money. If y'all can't see through that and understand that he was stopping our money, y'all on PRE side. If you on CMG side, let me know. Like, at the end of the day, I want y'all to know that those were some powerful words that Yo Gotti even stated, because this goes to show that the beef, it was never smothered. It was just not talked about in public. I want y'all to understand what's going on. We can really open our eyes to the fact that Yo Gotti, he sat back there and looked at Glock like, man, you playing both sides, because just because Young Dolph not messing with us no more, that don't mean you ain't got to mess with us. And Ari looked at it like, hold on, let me call Moneybagg, yo, because Glock, he switched up on CMG at the end of the day, and that's what they saying. And this is the conflict, and this is the conjunction which got this whole situation like messed up. Like, I want y'all to understand, Makedas in the whole cookie shop, they looking at Big Jook like, man, please don't say we had nothing to do with it. Please don't say we had nothing to do with it. For one reason, because they know straight drop, if he spilled the beans on everything that's going on, they gonna be hurt, because they gonna go down for the body as accessory. We got some breaking news, y'all. Hey, I want y'all to hit the like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. If you rocking with Young Dolph, if you literally rocking with Young Dolph, throw them PREs or the Dolphins down in the comment section. Yo Gotti just made a statement. He basically said CMG, the whole Rico, is out there now. And Memphis is heating up for one reason, because of what Maurice, Hio's son, said. I want y'all to listen to this video closely. Yeah, I want y'all to really look at this, man. And I know a lot of people sit back there and they say RP Dolph, man. They say, hey, rest in peace, everybody who got sent up with this whole CMG Rico. Like, I want y'all to look at this whole indictment. They just brought out some breaking news, and it's kind of like Moneybagg, yo, he in some hot water, and Ari, she not riding with CMG. At the end of the day, we know for a fact PRE, they had a hand in everything that Ari got going on, and they sitting back looking at it like, you know what? We're not going to let Dolph go out like this. We're going to ride for Dolph. It's justice for Dolph.
10 bodies dropped in the subsequent weekend after the murder of Young Dolph. 10 people, 10 deaths. When I tell you that the streets started taking care of their own, yeah. But this is really, really, really good news. It's absolute senseless shooting. Okay, it's. I'm really glad for this day. I'm really, really glad for this day. Now, Young Dolph, again, he's known in that community. When they seen that, when they seen that car, they knew it was Dolph. Nobody else has a car like that. Nobody else has a camo job on their car like that. So they did what they wanted to do. They came with masks.
And to be honest with everybody, like, this is the DA describing everything that happened, and she's basically bringing forth the new news that they got even after straight drop got caught with the cell phone in the feds. I want y'all to really look at this, because everybody, including Marcus Thorne, he want questions, like real life. He won't question the answers at the end of the day.
They came with hoodies. You could tell that they actually, they actually put some thought into this. They had, you could tell, they had on like gray like sweatpants, hoodies, one black, one blue, the mask, got the hoodie on, got the Bass Pro hat. Now, let me really quick I'm going to show you guys what I am talking about with this guy, okay? Give me just one sec here. Let me bring that up. You know, and during times like this, guys, you already know, right? You already know that when we have these type of breaking news stories that happen like this, we're not really necessarily, you know, prepped, right? This was pretty off the cuff here. But give me a second here. I want to show you this, what I'm referring to here for those of you that may be interested in this and additional information here. Now, remember, guys, we're talking about not only was this particular vehicle that was used in this crime, not only was this found at this house where this music video was done, they also
Son, we're
hold that thought a second. Let me log into my
grabbing burgers for dinner if you're
my
interested.
premium here.
I'm vegan, Walter.
You had bacon for breakfast.
This is fantastic news. I wish I could have went live on my main channel, but as you know, I've been dealing with the false flag. So, but I should be good after tomorrow. So, but obviously I don't need to do that. But here is a music video. Let me see if I can grab it really quick, you guys. Give me a second. Bear with me here. There it is.
Now, as you know it, Young Dolph has been
you remember
the
this,
worst
right?
things in life that anybody could dream of their loved ones. His name's been everywhere. And when your name is everywhere, ops who don't like you spread it.
He's been on this too, right? And
Exactly.
again, we watched
And this is
trash,
the eyewitness
this
from what
trash-ass
the DA
music
is saying,
video
guys.
that this guy did in front of this home, the same home where the vehicle that was used in the murder was found. Then a body drops, right? And the fact that he would go, okay, and delete that video after, it's the clout chase for me, right? It is the clout chase for me. Some people, guys, are absolutely addicted to clout chasing, okay, to the point where they will kill somebody for the clout that they think it will give them, right? It's horrible. This man here, 23-year-old Justin Johnson. Now I got a bunch of shitload of windows open. Give me a sec. Justin Johnson. Let's see.